What are we even watching?
Hey, we are gonna watch the Fall of 76 Internet Historian video. What do you mean I'm a weirdo? It's so satisfying watching someone do barbecue and they like inject it with sauces and stuff. Like, nom, nom, nom. Oh, you have to admit, it's really good watching cooking shows and the food just looks delicious.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead. Or working at a different office. How did this happen? Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes me hungry, but I am less likely to actually go eat, if that makes sense. It's like it fills my eyes.
June 2018. It began with everyone getting just a little hyped up.
Have we waited long enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
I think we have.
Fallout 76.
I think some fireworks one would be good. Barbecue fireworks?
His biggest game yet. My God, it was exciting. And they promised we'd know more at E3. E3 hype time. The press conference. 16 times the detail.
16 times the detail. There's all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology.
How do they make that math? 16 times.
4 times the map size.
It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. And it's our biggest one yet.
My God, it was exciting.
The biggest boy yet.
November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day one patch of 50 gigabytes.
Holy crap. 50 crap. I would say that, but day one Final Fantasy VII had like 90.
Fuck's sake. I'll see you tomorrow.
But once that's downloaded, people start logging into the hellscape that is Fallout 76.
Trust me, bro.
And oh dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are so many of them. Goodbye world, goodbye necks, goodbye body, goodbye heads, bugs, bugs, bugs everywhere. Server crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4. Use more than one nuke at a time, server's dead. Textures far too text.
So is Fallout 76 the multiplayer one? Another needs to install yet.
An all-consuming void. Errorlog 307.
Ah,
Can't pick up stuff.
Sense.
Can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose. Frame rate problems. Screen tear problems.
Frame rate that almost made me hurl.
Getting too swole. Getting underneath the map. Getting attacked.
Getting too swole. That's never been a problem for me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
By invisible enemies. Spawning too many enemies.
This is making me want to go back to Fallout 4, that's for sure, though.
It speaks for itself.
Keep going.
Spawning too many god rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater. Holotapes randomly
It goes underwater?
play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise! Floating objects and a traveling merchant. Just to name a few. Joseph Anderson has a great video that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video is 3 hours long. But it gets worse. Error CE 348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players had their computers brick entirely. Also, when the
Brick. Like just fall down or like permanently brick itself?
date rolled over to the 1st of January 2019,
Wasn't
the
there
nukes
like,
and
I
the
don't remember which one, there was one game, I think at Amazon that came out with that like actually fried your your GPU. Oh, New World, yeah, remember that? Just dead motherboard brick, no. Yeah, I can't imagine buying a game and it fries like a fucking $2,000-$3,000 GPU.
game stopped working altogether. No one thought it prudent to program in other years in an always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts. This guy had a level 78 character that was randomly replaced with a level 8 character. Said they couldn't do
disaster.
anything about it.
I can't do
Many
anything
play-
about it. Oh my.
Players are not thrilled with this game, and they want Bethesda to know that. And they want everyone else to know that too. But Bethesda owns the platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is. Banned for racism. Tread long.
Oh, we should actually find a video to watch at some point, like talking about the fall off of Bethesda, if we can find one.
They had no direct outlet for their rage.
So easily. But how is it so easy? That's the real question. Like, I guess they can't make it safe.
The only solution was to put a torch to everything else. Reddit, Twitter, Bethesda's other games on Steam. The backlash was immense. But surely level heads would prevail. The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad. Oh dear lord, they hated it.
Oh my god. Just kicking
This
it
is
to
so
death.
sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Why are they smacking their bums? Why the little rats smacking their bums?
Almost heaven.
Oh.
West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River.
And the YouTube community had this to say.
It's really fucking
Rock.
boring.
Could barely
Cover
bring
this
my
song. Do you know how long it takes to cover a song?
myself to play it
Too
in
long,
order
how
to
about I
finish this
sing?
review.
No one on staff wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of this
doing-
fucking
I do love that song, but yeah.
mess.
In short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working overtime. The mods on Reddit almost gave up. Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what happened? Well, it came out that development was hugely rushed. The deadlines were tight. Too tight. Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually
Yeah. Their shoes were tight. Why not?
a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the scope of the game kept getting bigger.
We're going to
Yeah.
need distant weather systems.
Looks like it was like a disaster. Says to go to bed.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all night and I just
We're
finished
going
it.
to
Not too bad.
need 16 times the detail.
Please. Todd, no more.
We're going to need 4 times the size of Fallout.
I don't know why they were going for like 4 times the size and 16 times the detail, apparently. When it's an online game, games usually don't have as crazy of graphics.
4.
That, and they were trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine into a multiplayer framework. What else could you expect?
That's why I give my kids
Fallout 76.
a fool.
Now, Bethesda could tolerate the bugs, and
Oh my god. Things don't end like a mess. Yeah, a lot of the games are on sale. I don't know how many. I saw some on the Game Pass.
the bad reviews and the irate players. But what they couldn't tolerate were the exploits.
Or what's the. Oh god, Cyberpunk, where you keep pushing it back, but it doesn't fix shit.
Infinite inventory, infinite invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should. Server hopping for more items, infinite cache and infinite duplication, unlimited XP, unlimited
multiplayer doesn't
nuking.
exist for
And you click
76 anymore?
those were unencrypted and you could wall clip into the quest room. And
So
someone was
does it actually have a story mode?
given the curse of infinite invincibility. Naturally, this can really mess with other players' online experience. So Bethesda was ready with the ban hammer.
This just works.
The bad hammer. Oh my god. How many Bethesda memes are there, guys? How
A
many?
blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone who happened by. But Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating. We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community. That's right, 500 words on why you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back.
That is actually kind of funny, though. That's actually kind of funny. You have to give me 500 words of why you're naughty or you don't get to play again. But, I don't know. It's...
But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider this approach.
Come on, it
One
was
more
funny,
exploit.
though.
In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top-notch because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take the game, and it would be an absolute
and that
disaster.
other guy that thought I was out to get him when I didn't even know him. That was
Well,
weird.
shit.
Oh, you denied one yesterday? What was it?
Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue.
Guys, you know
People
the
started
rules. If
flooding in.
there's a ban, you have to send it to me for the memes. But we don't ban that many people, honestly.
Taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts.
You too? Ah, that's
At
hilarious.
first, they tried the usual approach, banning people who had some of the best items in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun? Die, cheater! Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room, and they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts. Get in quick with a level 1 account, get all that good shit, then get the fuck out. Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items. Then transfer that stuff to your main account and you're good to go. Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and
The Gucci, same as any VTubers and Twitch ban? What, that most of them are just, I don't know what I did wrong, but you should unban me, life?
calls it mission accomplished. And you've just beaten the game. So the problem continued. Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure. That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game. So they wrote another email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, cheater. Do you want to tell us how you did it and we might unban you, please? Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply remain suspended. It's not known whether this approach worked, but from what I've seen, it's still...
Yeah, what economy? That's what I was thinking. It's weird that the game is riddled in glitches, but they're more concerned about people exploiting. Was IP bans, like how you, like, so many places don't like IP
possible
bans
to
or
get
something.
into the dev room. November 22nd, 2018. Just a week after the release, the game goes on discount. From $60 to $40, to $35, to $30. You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller. Also, some stores are just zip tying it to other products. But to Bethesda, it's worth selling the thing at a price close to zero, because it brings...
Yeah, to be fair, League knows they're so addictive, they'll perma-ban your account and laugh because you'll have to repurchase your skins. Because most people that get banned for griefing just go and make another account, like most of the time. Because they're
People
usually
into the-
addicted when they're that angry.
the atomic shop, which is where the real margins are, and it inflates
I
the
have
poor
never
sales
been banned on League. I have never been banned.
figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest
I
figures
just
show
cuss
76 on
outside and scream at Twitch chat. I don't actually. A fool types. What fool types? The things they're saying. Yeah, imagine exactly. I know someone who lost 3 accounts and they all had hundreds of dollars of skins. He kept buying skins and kept getting banned. I kept laughing though.
than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did. Not good. There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies. Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code?
Really? They didn't even have a proper CD. It just had an online code.
And while sales are low, returns are high. Immediately upon release, people began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is not on Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform, so they have all the control. If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back. However, it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play. Quite generous. But then word about this spread to forums. Then to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds. And their response? Shut it down, lads. No one gets a refund now. Everyone go home.
Everyone goes home. Hey Wendell, welcome in. So yeah, I hate those redeem codes. Was just the case. It's a pointly physical letter. Exactly. It's annoying enough you have to patch it with like 50 gig. Like just to buy a case with a freaking piece of paper, and it is stupid.
over. Robot customer service man in...
I was showing my nephew, because I have a bunch of PS2 games and some PS1, how thick the books were. Like, you got the art books in your book with all the stuff on how to play, and now you get nothing. You get a piece of paper and the CD, maybe, if you're lucky. You used to get so much more with game purchases. What are these CDs, Auntie? That's almost what it felt like, honestly, because I have a collection, and he was so impressed. I felt pretty fancy.
Gauge.
Ultimania, guys.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the inconvenience.
A few things followed. First, people got mad. One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
Damn. What? I have CD games? Go back to bed, Grandma. Shut up, guys. You're saying having, like, retro games make me a grandma? What the hell? Yes, I miss it. That's why I hate Switch games. It's this fucking huge box. It's this huge box. No manual, no anything. A piece of code paper in the tiniest, littlest insert. Why the hell is it so big? It's like it makes no sense.
An overreaction, but probably also fake. Second, the media.
Don't even say Gil, no. And got a CD to install drivers, yeah?
And third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be strictly legal.
Fair, I say that, I don't actually have a CD-ROM in this new computer. Though, when the internet went out, I deeply regretted that. But, like, a lot of people don't even put them in anymore. Hey, Feed, welcome.
The 27th, 2018, Miglaccio and Rathod LLP.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main argument is that it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems, then they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state. Updates on this lawsuit are slow, so I'll keep you informed on the second channel. Ad time.
I wonder if it
Look, there's a meteor headed straight to Earth. Oh my god. We must do something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online? Not me. Not me either. Nope. Oh no. Now people think I'm dumb and
Yeah, I don't unless it's like on sale or something, but my nephews and nieces do. But sometimes they go on sale and that's why they mainly get them.
I have died a virgin. Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Street. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world. Partial nudity? Maybe if you look hard enough. But more importantly, the most arousing thing of all, knowledge.
Ah, yes, guys, is that the most arousing thing to you, knowledge? Well, you know what's the most arousing thing to me? An ad inside of an ad. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if it's on the React channel and leave a comment below. And happy 4th of July. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry, guys. There we go, not clown music. Dun, dun, like the video and subscribe.
Let's rewind a little bit. Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition. Wow. It came with a helmet, box, map, army toys, and a genuine West Tech canvas bag.
Ooh,
fast forward to the release.
Freddy is better gamer than you.
And customers noticed that
you know what? He was asking me to play all the 5 Nights at Freddy's, and I'm like, I keep pissing myself on day 4 of part 1. It's like, do it. I'll watch. And I'm like, oh my god, you can't watch me swear that much.
bags, which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land.
Ooh, yummy.
Look a bit different.
Bruh.
In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should come in.
Bruh.
Did they really just advertise one thing and deliver another?
Oh, it's the shit
Can't
bag.
do that.
I saw some people talking about the memes about it, that now every time Fallout merch, that the people talk about this bag, right? They go like, at least it's not the bag. I'm not gonna wear a diaper.
So there was a
I'll have
surge
to
of
throw out the heart rate monitor. I haven't used that in ages.
backlash, and people began emailing Bethesda, asking for refunds, asking for answers. By this point, customer service is absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
That's the whole email. Staff at Bethesda aren't even
We aren't planning on doing anything about it. Look at that customer service. That's me if someone tries to fuck the slime. Someone's like, I fucked the Vtuber slime and my dick itches. We aren't planning on doing anything about it. Get fucked. That's me. Not my fault. I should probably put a sticker on it. Don't fuck the slime. Right next to the Dell approved stamp. Don't fuck this slime.
hiding their contempt anymore. Naturally, the internet goes wild.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Wow. Well, I got so mad, I shaved everything off my face.
Okay guys, this is a bit of a PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the minimum amount of that. Fantastic idea. Hear ye. Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency that you'll be able to spend with us. 500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the Power Armor. Whoa! What about you? Light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate. Fuck the bag! He's right! Fuck the bag! Light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light...
Plank would laminate. Oh my god. So the currency was also very expensive too, and they gave them 500 for literally scamming them on the merch shop. That's crazy.
Wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood... Of course, this was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage, and even the media started piling on.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
It even became part of that class action lawsuit from earlier. Bethesda put out a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags. A shortage of material, apparently. That was quickly debunked. Because it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers. Oh dear. The same one, of course.
Gotta keep that word in.
But it's sourced from that ever-scarce material, canvas. But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag.
I honestly freaking hate that until someone puts me on an influencer list, and then I'll take the goods and then whinge about it. But I hate that they give influencers things that they don't sell. Why would you give influencers like special editions? Baldur's Gate did a version of that too. And all these special edition stuff, but you don't actually sell this stuff? How is that helping hype the game? It's rude.
Bag in the game. If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the Atom Shop, for 700 atoms. Ooh, just short. Well, the bleating from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be trouble, so they decided to capitulate. Alright, fine, we'll make your precious...
What's capitulate, guys? What does capitulate mean?
...fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc., and we'll ship out the bag to you in 4 to 6 months. But it doesn't quite end there. Because Bethesda is known for bugs.
Oh, forcing someone to do something. Okay, thank you. To give in. Especially surrendering. Thanks, Neff, and say simply. Surrendering. Okay, 4 to 6 months? What am I ordering? VTuber merch? God.
And of course, their website is a buggy mess too. Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public. In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed.
Whee! We've been doxxed!
Not knowing how to immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website. And that is the tale of the duffel kerfuffle. How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New Vegas. One last piece of merch. A rum drink. Nuka-Cola Dark. Pre-orders available in September.
Ooh.
Shipped out on November 14th. $80 plus postage and handling.
That is some expensive rum.
Not cheap. But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving. Or at least it would have been.
That's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
November 14th came and went, and there was no rum.
The rum's
okay.
gone.
A week later, on November 21st, an email comes through. There's a delay. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard, they say. The usual Fallout standard.
All of this just works.
Very ironic.
Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you soon. No specific date given.
1 week later.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered, but as a show of good faith, we made this promotional video for you. And this is where things went from tardy to retardy. Right there. Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell. We paid $80 and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell? People were not happy.
Okay, that does suck, but I guess then you get to keep it. But yeah, the whole point is it's supposed to be an actual container.
Look at that ratio. Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell.
Yeah.
Super premium.
I do think they wouldn't have got as much backlash as they would have been open what it was. Yeah.
We were promised. And the media agreed.
Yeah, I mean like the pack that you have to open it to drink it, I guess. But yeah, $80, that's premium prices. You would hope that it's like collectible alcohol bottle level. Plastic should have been way cheaper too.
People began cancelling their orders. Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually costs us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one. Then what the fuck? We spent 100 hours coding the design. Convincing stuff. So it arrives, just a few days before Christmas. The rum is about the quality you'd expect.
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the shell.
Hard to pour because how they made this damn thing. Spilled like half the shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling. If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic. Any liquid will immediately ruin this cheap paper stick.
Oh no! $80. Oh my god, so you can't, it's supposed to be open and it breaks when you open it. Oh my god. And they didn't even think out. This is like when people think building a teapot is easy, but you're supposed to build a teapot in a specific way for a pour and like how everything comes out of it.
Okay.
And the sticker is not even waterproof. It's not even waterproof. That is so basic. He wanted to use his 3D.
Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
But look, if you do want a decent version of this product, there are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's better.
They're far cheaper, and they actually give a shit.
And they actually give a shit. This is why I do like a lot of fan merch. They put in a lot more effort than some companies do.
Not gonna lie though, some of the memes that came out of this were pretty good. Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
Or that customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing. I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups show something more akin to frosted glass than plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well. Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars. This raised some eyebrows, and people on Reddit even called them out for it, so they deleted them. You can see all this activity on the way back.
Weird as fuck, honestly. Why? Because actually if it's a pre-order, it looks obviously fake. Who reviews a pre-order? Like, no one, because it's not there yet.
Machine. Now, if they're happy to deceive people in this way, it seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass. It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these items are pretty neat. That's cool. Good idea. I'd have that. Fallout 76
Cookbook, I almost bought that because I was like, I could cook.
pant. Singular. But why is he so mad? The photography is all just slightly off. This gaudy jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media.
Oh, that's a IKEA vest. Okay, it's not horrible, but it does look kind of cheap, right? Like, the gold on it makes it look substantially cheaper.
But does the $76 and $276 really make it more immersive? And why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in the...
Do they not pay a product? They're a company. Product photographers exist. You can pay them and they'll come in and take photos, or you ship them the product and they will take photos. If you're actually a company that makes a lot of money, why wouldn't you?
This crumpled up toddler body bag. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an iron? Why is she wearing this?
You can't iron plastic. That's a plastic one. It's that doesn't look like a good quality one. Just throw it on the ground. Couldn't afford a mannequin either. Yeah. Or not if you don't deliver what is promised and advertised. That's false. Exactly. Pre-order or not, you should update of what you're getting.
Size XXL. She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said, "Good job, print"? Now that's surprising. And what the fuck?
Oh, that was mean, bro. That was mean. He just called Fallout fans obese.
They made the bottle properly. Yeah, one of those, please, but bigger and brown. Is that so hard? Let's get back to the game. December 2018. There are 2 new patches released that caused quite a stir. First, the good. For PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements, including push to talk. But it also brought in field of view sliders. Hooray! Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray! They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
I got a box of bobby pins the other week that said weigh these.
That's hilarious. I would be curious what people were sending into the company at that time.
Also upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier construction, and a bunch of bug fixes. Hooray. The bad. A whole bunch of unannounced stealth nerfs. They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
On guard, I'll fuck you up.
And the backlash was significant, because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it. To encourage people to use the Atomic Shop.
Why is something so obvious?
And let's talk briefly about that store.
It's sad that Bethesda was such a beloved game, studio, and they just went to shit. Didn't someone buy Bethesda? Or is it just, hey, this guy Josh, welcome in?
Some of the prices are outrageous. A Christmas tree for $12, a Santa outfit for $20, blue and yellow paint for $18. Oh look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4. But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle.
Was it Microsoft? Of course. I mean, don't hurt me, Microsoft, don't hurt me. Okay, this is a discussion I've been having since I started playing frickin' League back in the day. League gets it a little bit, but not always. But what is with the companies charging outrageous things? It's retail 101. Just put things at impulse price buys because you sell more, especially on digital items, because selling more is more important. Why would you make something $20? That's not impulse buy levels. That's even League knows that's why they keep a lot of things at the $5 mark, because that's impulse buying. You get suckered in. Even Genshin gets it because you can get like $6 ones for their one for the month. You're not a business major, Del. Trust the corpos. Scale bundle is $100. Oh my god, honey, that's crazy.
$24 for some Christmas-themed emotes. Twice the price
This might be why they sold this shit show.
of these games.
Because I'll tell you, if I ever ran any kind of game, it's like game that had a buy-in feature, nothing would be over $15. Because it's better just to have more people playing and them way more willing to buy stuff. Because then they're playing more and they're buying more. Like, I don't know.
The media agreed that these were egregious prices.
Because people end up spending more in the long run when the currency is cheaper.
But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price, only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency. That's illegal, here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU.
Is he Australian?
Reddit quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining.
In Australia though. Like he's here, like it is. Okay, we're going to. No, I'll finish this, then I'll look up into
Yeah, so I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco. The new camera item that lets you teleport, dwindling player numbers. But on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback.
Yeah.
So maybe Bethesda can do it too.
Because there's whales, but okay. Here
But
we
for
go.
now,
Skyrim
Todd
2.
returns
Fuck the
to
cope on
practice.
this.
Hiding in his bunker until the bombs of outrage stop falling. And returning only when it's time to get our hopes up once again.
Skyrim 2 Electric. How many years have people been waiting for Skyrim 2? It probably wouldn't be called Skyrim because Elder Scrolls changed. So it would be like Elder Scrolls something else. So
CuriosityStream.com/internethistorian.
there we go. Done. Dunnage. Okay, that was interesting.